non-arm length is not allowed for this program. Okay. A little bit too much. Okay, cool. Okay. So here we have the metrics. I use this table a lot because this is like where I can find out how much down payment my buyer need to have with a certain credit score, because the credit score affects a lot of things, especially for non-QM loan. When we don't look into tax return W-2 pay stuff, the only thing we look at is the credit report, and the credit report include the credit history and the credit score. Of course, the credit report, we do pay attention to if they have how many trade lines do they have and how long are those. So of course, the trade line, we need minimum 3 trade lines, 3 trade line minimums, and each trade line has to be over 12 months. So we have to look into that. But besides that, we look into the credit score, and we look into the middle credit score. And middle credit score is not the highest one, not the lower one, the one in the middle, right? So in this case, for people who buy 1 unit property or duplex or 3 unit or 4 unit property, the maximum if their loan amount is 1.5 million, and if their credit score is 700, what is the minimum down payment, everyone? If somebody buying a duplex, okay, investment property, this is for investment property, okay? On the top part is for purchase loan or refinance rate and term. Refinance rate and term, what is refinance rate and term? Refinance rate and term is when people refinance to get a different loan program or to have a lower interest rate. Okay, so in this case, my question is, as we read table, we've been learning how to read table. We read from top to the bottom, and we also read across. So for example, my client want to buy a 2-unit property for investing. He or she will rent it out. And the loan amount that she's borrowing is $1.5 million. And her credit score is 700. What is her minimum down payment?
20%.
20%. You see, right? Because on the table it shows 80% LTV. LTV means loan to value, right? Loan amount divided by value is 80%, meaning that the borrower need to come up with 20% of down payment and borrow 80% of the value of the home. Loan to value means 80% loan of the value of the home. Okay? Give me another one. Okay. If my buyer buy a 4-unit property and her loan amount is $2.5 million, and in this case, her credit score is 640, what is the down payment she need to come up with?
35%.
35%, you got it. I don't even show you how. You know everything now. Oh, wow, it's so cool. Yay, I love you guys.
Smart students.
Yeah, you guys on the Zoom, you should speak up too, okay?
Wake up, wake up.
Wake up, people on the Zoom. Wake up, yay. Nobody say anything, they're still sleepy. Okay, look at this one. This program is for foreign national too. So if you have a buyer from another country and come here and want to buy property, you can introduce your buyer to this loan program. And for the people from other country, they don't have credit score because they don't have the same system as US. That's why you see the NA under the credit column, right? We don't need the credit score. So let's look at this. It's really easy. Example, this client buying a 4-unit and the loan amount is 2.5 million. What is the down payment?
35.
35%. Is it the same as the above?
Yes.
So the lender treat the foreigner and us the same. And for the bottom part of the table is about refinance cash out. Also remember, this loan program is only for investment property. And refinance cash out, you see a little bit different in terms of the loan to value. Refinance cash out, we don't talk about down payment because nobody buying anything here. But we talk about the loan amount and the value of the home, right? So for example, if somebody buy a 1-unit property in San Jose area and they need, of course, investment property, they need $1 million loan amount. And this person only have 30% down payment. What is the minimum credit score required?
680.
680. Do you see? At $1 million loan amount, and this person only have 30%. Oh, we don't talk about that down payment. I'm so sorry. We talk about
LTV.
the loan amount. This person want to cash out 70% of the property. So for example, how much is it? If it's 70% of how much is $1 million?
700,000.
Okay, if for example the home value is $1 million, and this person say, I want to cash out 700,000. Okay, so your minimum middle credit score required is 680. Okay, so 680. We talk about LTV here with no purchase, so no down payment. Messed up. Okay, and if somebody said, I want to, okay, my home value is $4 million. Now I want to cash out $2 million from my home. How much? What is the credit score required for this person to cash out? $2 million loan amount, and of course, because of the home value is $4 million, so the LTV is what?
50%.
50%, because 2 million divided by 4 million is 50% loan to value.
Yep.
So how much is the minimum credit score required?
Cannot.
640.
640.
No?
640 is the minimum.
Minimum.
Right? Because the LTV is below 60%,
Yeah.
and if this person have more than the credit score greater than 640, then this person qualify for the loan. I think you confused because okay, you asked me the question. I don't ask me the question.
No.
Because she looked like confusing. Okay, if this person have higher credit score, that's even better. They have better interest rate. If somebody said I want to max out I want to borrow all the money as I want. I need to borrow. I want to max out my cash out loan amount. That means they want to borrow as much as they could. So in this case, if the loan amount is up to $2 million, the maximum LTV is 70% only, and then the requirement of the credit score is higher. When we want to borrow more money, lender require higher credit score. Okay, because as the LTV get larger or bigger, the risk is higher to the lender.
Yeah.
You see? Because lender say, hey, this person want to borrow more from the home, then they have to have better credit. Why they need better credit score? Because better credit score meaning the borrower is trustworthy. This borrower is responsible for their liability. Because I think somebody with 640 FICO score, the credit must be not good, right?
Yeah.
So they don't want to give this borrower the 640 credit score a lot of loan. But the 680 is more trustworthy, so they give the better credit score person more loan amount. So look at the foreigner. The foreigner, if somebody bought a home in US, and of course it's for investing, that means they rent it out. And one day they come here, they say, I want to take out the money from my home here in America. Lender also allow them to cash out, but the maximum loan to value is 55%. Because in this case, they have some discrimination here. Actually, because they can't control a lot of things with the foreigner. So they let the foreigner borrow less amount of money than we are here in America. Because it's easier to see what's going on with us. And also they can see our credit report. But for the foreigner, they don't see anything. But they let them cash out 55%. That's really awesome. Actually, it's so cool, right? So if you have a foreigner who currently own a home in the U.S. and you want them to help them with the cash out, we have the program for them as well.